repairs and maintenance. But that has been exhausted already for this fiscal year, and that's why the sheriff is asking if we can use some of these funds, because we are coming to the end of our fiscal year. And as far as I'm aware, I don't foresee any major projects between now and September 30th, out exclusive from this unless something comes up, so.
The building, the climate, what kind of insulation's it got?
None.
None?
That's
Is that
what I
gonna
want.
include insulation?
Yes.
Okay.
What I want to do.
Sprayed in,
The room is basically 20 by 40. What the plan is to put 4 8-foot walls around the whole thing with a ceiling at 8 feet, insulate the walls and the ceiling, and then get one of the new mini split units or whatever. They're pretty functional, they're pretty easy to install, and heat and cool that room that away. And I'm gonna leave access to where, if the training requires indoor and outdoor, there will be double doors on the backside, and the roll-up door will stay there as protection from the interior walls, but it'll be basically a fake door, because the wall will actually be behind locked doors behind that. And but that would seal that room off to where heating and cooling and whatnot shouldn't be that bad, and I want to insulate it very well in order to make sure that it's easy to keep it comfortable.
Sheriff, and if the court approves, will the projects be completed and invoiced prior to September 30th?
They tell me they can have it finished by September 30th. If they can't, well, then we'll just have to revisit.
That's the fence too?
The fence told me for sure he told me for sure. The other side, it is, of course, materials are hard to come by now. The materials are getting even more costly by the day, and so that one may end up being put on hold just because of cost before I'm done.
What kind of fence?
6-foot chain link with razor wire and barbed wire on the top, and like I said, it'd be 2 electronic gates at the Sallyport entrance and exit, and 1 walk-through gate up against the building. I'm gonna come from the front corner of the sheriff's office, across the parking lot to the backside of the shop, and then go back toward the east, and then come back around in the backside at the existing fence for the backside of the jail. But the fence company said it wouldn't be an issue whatsoever.
So
And
they
I'm
can
thinking
have
that
it
it's
pretty quick?
probably still gonna be, yes. He acted like they could start on it as soon as I told him to go ahead.
So we can get it all and get it done this year before.
I think it makes sense. I make a motion that we go forward with it.
I second.
Motion by Commissioner Wiley, second by Commissioner Padola, that we go forward with the improvements at the sheriff's office. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries, so moving forward. Okay, agenda item number 9, Richard L. Jackson County Judge, Michelle Mota, Grants Manager. 9A, discuss and ratify the renewal grant agreement for the statewide automated victim notification services, SAVNS, for the year 21-22 in the amount of $18,592.27.
Good morning. This is our second renewal for this grant. Same as it was last year, a little bit of a difference in that there is going to be a technology upgrade, which is included in the amount that they've given us. So the judge signed the contract last week, and we just need to ratify it.
I'll make a motion to ratify the renewal agreement for the statewide automated victim notification service for fiscal year 21-22 in the amount of $18,592.27.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Martin, second by Commissioner Fowle, that we ratify the agreement that I signed, and our reason I signed it is because it had to get back in before today, so we wouldn't have been able to qualify for it. Is there any more discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, so we've got that verified. Okay, 9B, discuss and take action to approve the submission of the Humanities Texas 2021 Relief Grant Application for the Wilson County Library Story Walk Program.
So this is a new grant made possible by the stimulus packages that have come out through the Humanities Texas organization. They're a nonprofit organization. And this particular focus on this grant, they do offer annual grants to governments, local governments, nonprofits and such. But this one is specifically purposed for libraries and museums. There are other purposes for this grant, but the idea from the library was to use it to create a story walk program, which is an outdoor reading program, basically. And they would install various poles. I think y'all may have seen them, or your families may have seen them, where there are books, sheets of the books laminated on the poles, and the kids and the families can go around to each of the different little setups and read a story, basically, read a book. And it's outside, so that's pandemic resilient, so to speak. It's not indoors, and it creates a environment encouraging nature walks, nature education, and then of course reading as well. The library had the idea of putting a story walk at Helton Park, in Stockdale City Park, and then where else? There is a third one. So this grant would
Pecan
cover
Park's
three
not one of them?
parks.
Pecan Park's not one of them?
No, Pecan Park didn't make the cut just because of the concern over vandalism.
Oh, okay.
So,
Then you're gonna put one in Stockdale City Park?
the agreement from, that was gonna be a fourth one. There's a permanent one that I can't remember, but there's 3 parks that would be permanent, and then if we were awarded enough money, then the idea was to have some pop-up parks, whether it would be in Poth or here in Floresville or whatnot, that would be, something that would be a temporary type thing, and that the library staff could do on their own. So the amount is $20,000 that we're going for. It is a no local match, so it would be fully funded. The only thing that would require from the county would be in subsequent years after awarded, if awarded, Nikki would have to budget for the different books that would be exchanged out, which is minimal cost, $200, $300. And then, of course, in any of the polls, we were kind of looking at the different setups, whether it's wood, 4x4, or aluminum reinforced with concrete. She's got a number of quotes from the companies that are experienced in doing these and have done these before. So, hopefully we're not looking at a whole bunch of vandalism, but it is possible, obviously. So that's what they're looking to do. Like I said, 3 parks, Helton Park. They have the agreements from Sarah, San Antonio River Authority, as well as from the city of Stockdale. Livonia City Park was the other one. They have the agreements from them as well. Part of the agreement, and that's something that I'm going to work into the application, is that, patrolling, law enforcement patrolling would be kind of reinforced in those areas where vandalism might be.
Question, there's gonna be a small budget for books to change out, or what? Would that be like with your other budget that you have for books, or would it be a separate budget? It would just be added to your, okay.
You have to buy 2 books in order to do it because you have pages open, and if you cut the books, you have to have the food and the full set. I think there's only 12 to 16 of the setups to make a complete book.
Has that been put in next year's budget already?
It is
Okay.
And those are usually obtained
And there's no additional staffing required.
I believe it'll be like an electronic test sign-in, QR code when you start the walk. There may be, if you can find crafts and activities to extend the walk will also be included at certain pages along the way.
And at the end, there's a final QR code to do a survey if you finished it, so that we know how many people started, how many people finished, and what they thought of it. So we base it on the QR codes on your smartphone.
So the option is 20,000, tier 2, and then tier 1 is 12,000. If we are awarded at a lesser, then we will also go out for another grant at the beginning of the year to assist in the financial part of that. Because if we do not get the 20,000, then it will need help with the rest of it as far as we install the materials and stuff.
Sounds like a deal. Entertain a motion.
Go ahead.
I make a motion that we approve the submission of the Humanities Texas 2021 Relief Grant application for the Wilson County Library Story Walk Program.
And I'll second that motion.
Motion by Commissioner Perdola, second by Commissioner Wiley, that we do just what he said. Is there any more discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, so, good luck. Okay, agenda item number 10, Leanne Hoshek, EMC, utility permit, 10A, permit number 649, City of Floresville, Precinct 2, County Road 329, review and approve. Guess we have to do one at a time?
Yes.
Can we do one in A and B?
Yeah.
Okay, and permit number 650, Three Oaks Water Supply Corporation, Precinct 2, County Road 242, review and approve.
Judge, I make a motion to approve County Road 329.
And 242?
That's separate water company, it needs to be done separate.
Okay, so we're just gonna do A.
Just A.
Motion by Commissioner Fowle, second by Commissioner Perdola, that we approve permit number 649. Is there any more discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries, so we have that.
Now I make a motion to approve B, Three Oaks Water for County Road 242.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Fowle,
Second.
second by Commissioner Wiley, Martin, that we approve permit number 650. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read C and D. I think they're pretty much close together.
Yeah, right there.
10C, permit number 651, Sunco Water Supply Corporation, Precinct 4, County Road 421, review and approve. And D, permit number 652, Sunco Water Supply Corporation, Precinct 4, County Road 422, review and approve.
You have anything to add to it?
No, if you look, I think they use the same drawing,
Yeah,
but
they
there's
did.
2 different locations.
Yeah.
Are these, that line that they're running from
Well, it's the one that they
all the way
ran,
down 427 and then?
427 to
Okay.
421 to 423. The developer that did the property on 423 has bought property on up at 422. And so these are to cross 421 and then go on up and go along the side of 422 for another development that's coming. So I don't see any problem with it, so I make a motion that we approve permit number 651 to cross County Road 421.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Wiley, second by Commissioner Martin, that we approve permit number 651. Is there any more discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Another note is that they're doing a big enough line, and they're required to do a fire hydrant.
Okay, and they're also boring Highway 123?
Highway 1, no.
I know that's none of ours, but
They've already done that.
they've already done
They've
that?
already done that. But what they're
Okay.
doing is they're crossing, from 423, they're crossing under 421 and up to 422 and then bearing down on the east side of 422 back toward 417. And I make a motion that we approve permit number 652 for County Road 422.
Okay.
Motion by Commissioner Wiley, second by Commissioner Martin, we approve permit number 652. Is there any more discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? So that permit. Okay, moving right along to agenda item number 11. Christina Moots, Interim County Treasurer, Financial Report. Are we getting caught up?
We're getting there.
I did get County Road 437 paid.
What I have today is May, April and May.
Are these mine? Can I have these?
Yes. So April and May 2021, and I'm going to these right here. If y'all want to sign those. I love this one clip.
This is the one we signed?
This one, yes, sir. They're both clipped as well. They're just not stapled.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, it's similar to every month, going forward, obviously, you'll see still our checking and deposit, our CDs. You'll see one thing, and this is for the month of April. There was a deposit made into our investment pool account. That was taken out of the FNC broker CDs that we had, that you had asked even about last month, Judge. So you'll see it as a deposit in the tax pool, and obviously it would be withdrawn with the FNC. So just in the month of April, that's a statement by itself to show kind of where we're starting with FNC, just at a $248,000 mark. So if you have
Okay.
any questions about that.
Judge, I did want to let the court know too, Christina and I talked about this on Friday. I was not aware that we pulled money from that FNC investment account, so I'm not sure why it was done. The 700 and something thousand dollars moved to tax pool.
791,000?
But it's, obviously, it's already been moved, so.
Yeah, I didn't want to make a note so y'all see, because the reports obviously aren't going to match from the previous year since it's going to show a deposit and a credit into another account. But that has been moved out.
Are you here for court?
Jury duty. Jury duty? District court.
Three blocks down, 3rd Street.
That's, district court is just, yeah.
Okay.
And then.
And, okay, the $791 was sitting where?
That was originally in the FNC account. It was over $1 million.
Okay.
That was withdrawn in the month of April and transferred to the tax pool account.
So what left us in the FNC account?
248.
Okay.
Roughly in some change.
But didn't we agree like 2 years ago or something to do that $1 million in there?
I wasn't here when that
Well, that's
broker
right.
CD was established, but it was my understanding that the $1 million was supposed to be put into that CD and not be touched. And when Christina asked
was-
me about it on Friday, I said, no, that's not possible because I'm supposed to sign off on transfers, and I don't remember that happening.
And Stephen with FNC has been traveling the last 2 weeks. I was able to get a hold of him via email, so we have actually a call this afternoon to get together to find out all the details. I mean, from when it was established, what was the terms.
Yeah, was there a penalty for us taking that out?
Exactly.
Yeah,
And you
I don't
can-
know.
Yeah, I've got the reports, and obviously I replicate everything on there so y'all see. But yeah, we've got a call this afternoon together so I can get the details. He did apologize, he's been traveling with, seeing clients, but I'm gonna get all the details and see what the deal is. I mean, it's been transferred. But
Okay.
going forward, and if we're gonna do anything further, what our options are.
Okay.
But that will explain the transitions on April, as well as, not to change the subject of that, but there was a piece of equipment that was paid off, so I did show that. Going forward, obviously won't be included in the future, because that was the month
You'll see
Okay.
that in May then.
And you will let us know what,
Yes, as soon
There.
as we talk and I get a report from him and find everything out, I will let you know the status on that account.
okay.
And then moving on to May, there's really nothing that has taken place majorly there. Besides, like I said, that piece of equipment that was paid off will no longer be listed. And then the quarterly, just a little off, but it's from May to June. So that will show you, excuse me, FNC, the money that we're starting off with, basically. The 248,099, or excuse me, 862.36. That was our beginning balance. But what I want to check with him is you'll see the net change in the portfolio. That's what I want to check. I don't know if there's any penalties, like you said, tied to it. But it seems like all the details, I will report back to you. I'll let y'all know.
Did you say this is a CD, or is it truly an investment?
Well, it says on there broker CD. It does on the report. I want to find out full details. Like I said, I was not around when that was set up, so I don't know all the details on it. Since he's been traveling, it's been kind of hard to get a hold of him, but we did set up a time this afternoon so we can go through, and I want to get all the full details of it.
Because it almost looks like it's an investment because it has a change in value.
Yeah.
So, exactly.
And,
I agree.
yeah.
But I'll definitely keep y'all posted. So that is the name. Do you have any questions?
You said that one piece of equipment came off in May?
Yes.
And what was it?
It was.
Dump truck.
Yeah, the Peterbilt, the
My dump truck.
2019.
The 2016 Peterbilt.
Yeah, sorry, 2016. Yeah, the 2019's listed, but this was the 2016.
Okay, okay.
Judge, I'll make a motion to approve the Wilson County Treasurer's reports for April 2021 and May of 2021.
Motion by Commissioner Martin, second by Commissioner Padola, that we approve the April 2021 and May 2021 Treasurers Report. Is there any more discussion or questions? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion carries.
Good job.
Yes, thank you very
Good
much.
job.
Thank you for getting us caught up.
Getting
Almost
there.
there.
Almost there.
I'm so excited.
What are you gonna do when you get caught up?
There's still plenty of work to do, trust me. Trying to look busy, how's that?
Okay. Moving right along to agenda item 12. Jalen T. Butterford, Human Resource General Specialist, payroll and personnel changes.
Natalie Ruiz was hired as a corrections officer for the Sheriff's Department, making $14.65 per hour and $32,000 annually effective August 9th. Rosella Brown was hired as a part-time tax customer service specialist with the tax office, making $12.98 per hour effective today, August 23rd. Heather Rayner was promoted from the sergeant corrections officer to the assistant jail administrator effective August 9th, making $48,259.55 annually. And Carly Garcia resigned from his position as a sergeant corrections officer with the Sheriff's Department effective August 13th.
Good deal. Thank you. All informational. Okay. Now we're moving right along to agenda item 13. Brenda L. Trevino, County Auditor, bills.
I've got bills totaling $299,889.09. You're going to see there's actually two reports. Judge, you asked last month if there was a way that we could run a report to show credit card charges. And so that is the second report that you'll see here. And basically what it does is it ties in, so for example, if you look on your line item here where it says County Judge, Citibank, August statement, then you can tie it back to that second report right here. That's your department number, and then that's where those line items, those dollar numbers match up
Okay.
to what's on there.
Are we
credit card
gaining
report.
anything from the use of the credit card?
I'm sorry?
Are we gaining anything?
We do not.
From the use of the credit card? No?
You're welcome.
The question, and then you get the answer, and my gosh, now I gotta figure out how to go back and forth looking.
Yeah, so, I mean, in these reports, once you get to learn them, but this is the fund,
Yeah.
1,200, that's your department, and then these are the line items. So you really want to concentrate on your department here, because that's what's going to line up on this department number here.
Okay.
Yep. And so now, down at the bottom of the report, it just states that it's an invoice that's
Okay.
split by multiple departments.
I notice those when they come through,
Yeah.
it'll be an invoice that is there, and it'll have, but only part of it'll be mine, and somebody else's.
Make a motion to approve the bills.
Motion by Commissioner Martin,
Second.
second by Commissioner File, that we approve the bills. Is there any more questions? Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So we have the bills approved. We'll get one big financial report when we get caught up with the treasurer's office. Oh, boy.
It'll be a fiscal year summary is hopefully what I'll end up doing once you finalize this. You won't finalize September until October, so perhaps the second Commissioners Court in October, I'll have an annual report for you,
Oh, boy.
just to give you an idea.
Is it gonna be how thick?
I'll make it pretty easy for y'all. Y'all know I'm a simple kind of person.
No, we've got 15 minutes to review it anyways. You want this or give it to you? Okay, we have two items left on the agenda. One of them we'll take up at 10 a.m. and the other one we'll take up at 1:30 p.m. So I suggest we recess now until 10 a.m. We'll come back and have a public hearing for Precinct 1's county roads changes.
I'll make a motion, we recess till 10 a.m.
Motion by Commissioner Martin, second by Commissioner Perdola. We recess till 10 a.m. All in favor? Aye. Okay.
Good morning.
What was it, noon,
Does,
Thursday?
this have to do with the CEC things, charges that you had?
Yes.
No.
I'm just curious, what are you doing?
I had them come through and do a full assessment of what the condition of the roads are, and make recommendations for methods to repair it, where I need signs. The 10 o'clock thing is a hearing to do no through trucks.
Oh, that's right, I remember that.
So,
So
local
did-
populace that's getting cut through.
Did you learn a lot from the CEC?
Oh, yeah, I should have the final report here in the next week or so.